Hello and welcome. This is Mousegunner, and we're back with some more Neo Scavenger, and this run is going pretty well. And looking on the map, I am getting close to the glow, and that is my current objective. Now, it's been a little while since I've played, so I don't exactly remember where I left off, but situationally wise, we're doing pretty good. The problem is food, and because I don't have the botany skill, I can't as easily get food as I could in the playthroughs that I had it, where all you have to really do is just go to a forest and eat berries and mushrooms and what have you. But I'm not going to risk that because I don't want this run going badly because I accidentally ate a poisonous mushroom that I didn't know was poisonous. I am in a building. Let's see if we can scavenge anymore. It looks like we can. We've got a storage shed and a couple abandoned office towers. I guess I'll go ahead and start with the abandoned apartment building. And we'll use our lighter. See what we can find. Now, this is going to be the end of our turn because that was the last action I had. But let's go ahead and take a look at the items we have. So I can go ahead and grab this tarp and stack it on top. We have some more dirty rags, but we're pretty good on that account. I could... Well, we already have a nice glass shiv. I could get better glass out of this bottle if we end up crafting here. But nothing that else that I really want to take outside that tarp. So let's just go ahead and end the turn here. And we'll continue to scavenge. Now, it is evening, so I'm going to have to think about camping at some point. Granted, I am well rested. All right, so let's go ahead and scavenge again. So we'll start with the office tower. We'll use our lighter. Yes or no? I think no for this particular case because we are starting to burn through the lighter, and this is not a really good loot chance to begin with. So let's just go with this. We did manage to find things anyway, so that's good. There's some water. I think we're full up on water, though. I don't need any water. Nope. We're good on water. We do have some string. I will pick that up. Oop. There we go. And we already have as much long string as we can get. All right, nothing else really here. So let's just go ahead and scavenge again. We'll go to the next office building. And again, I'm not going to use the lighter. No useful items were found. That's fine. We'll scavenge one more time. We'll go with the storage shed. Storage shed's pretty low chance of finding anything, but it's not that unsafe, so go with that. And we didn't find any useful items. All right, well, that's going to be pretty much it for this area. We can go up here and scavenge, but it's getting kind of late in the day, so I want to start moving towards the woods over here if I can, so that we can maybe find a better camp. I am going to move on top of this hill, though, just to get better vision. Okay. Where we were as far as points left in our turn, I think that was a good move. Okay, so it is getting dark. We're now going to start losing light. So I'm going to go ahead and move into the woods here. And then I want to continue to move in the direction of the... Where are we as far as that goes? Of the glow. So I'm going to go down a little bit here, staying within the woods. Okay, we do have this shack in the woods. I might want to go towards that. So we'll see how dark it gets in the next turn. I mean, it's getting dark, and we're now at a point where we can't really see, so we don't have that many action points. So I'm just going to go ahead and set up my camp here. As much as this might be better cover, before we do that, though, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the camp and see if it's something that, unfortunately, it's only in the open. There is no actual woods as far as this campsite is concerned. So I am going to have to move here, and unfortunately, I only have the one action point. So regardless of what I do, this is going to be my turn. So I am going to move over here, and we're going to end the turn. Okay. Now we're going to move into this area. Okay, so let's take a look at the camp here. Looks like this is a much bigger camp, so we will be able to take advantage here. Let's go ahead and get into the scavenge screen, though, because I would like to scavenge the shack in the forest. And I am going to use my lighter in this case because the chance of getting loot is very high here. Okay, so we found some items. We got ourselves a monkey wrench. Now, I have heard stories about the monkey wrench and the fact that this is a super OP weapon right now, or has been in the game. We've got a couple t-shirts. Let's take a look at our current t-shirt loadout. Okay, these aren't going to be really an upgrade. We do have berries, but I don't want to risk eating them because I don't know what they're going to be like. So, I guess the question is, do we drop the spear and go for the monkey wrench? Because I know the monkey wrench does a lot of damage. I've used it in a previous playthrough. Well, you know what? I'm going to drop this on the ground, and I'm going to put this in my inventory instead. I might have to play a little bit of inventory Tetris to get it where I want it. It's just too long enough that it's causing me a little bit of an issue. I'm sure there's something I can do about that. It's the can that's kind of the issue. A little bit. I'll look at that later. I mean, we don't have to necessarily pick it up right this second, but this is something that I definitely want to get at some point. The spear is nice because it gives me good range, but it doesn't seem to do all that much damage comparatively, so I think it would be good to pick this thing up. It is not lighter, so we will be more burdened carrying it. All right, well, that's that. Let's go ahead and, of course, end the turn because we have nothing else we can do at this point. Okay, the rain stopped. Now it's going to be crafting time. So the first thing I'm going to craft is a fire so that we have more visibility in this area. Okay, let's go ahead and grab the twigs. We'll switch over to this so we can put that away. We'll grab that. And then we'll grab our trapping skill so we can make our fire. We're going to grab that, put it up there. We're going to get rid of the trapping skill, and we're going to get rid of the twigs so we can stoke the fire. And there we have our fire. Now what we're going to do is put that over there. And I want to see about the water. I should have some water that's not sterilized. At least I think so. Yeah, so this water over here has not been sterilized. We're going to take the saucepan. And there it is. We're going to make some sterilized water. Firm. And I guess I'll go ahead and, well, I'm not going to do anything because we don't have any action points. So there you go. Let's just go into the inventory here. I'm going to drink this bit of sterilized water because I can't really carry it at the moment. I'm going to put this here, put water in it. Okay. One thing I'm thinking, though, as far as the inventory Tetris goes, well, we're going to want to use this anyway for our trap for the camp. So I can pick this item up if I want to. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Okay. And that's going to be it for this turn. I am going to put... Next turn we'll have a better turn allotment. We'll have more stuff going on. Because now we can actually see in the hex that we're in. And let's go into our crafting screen. So we have a little bit of water to boil. It's kind of a waste of time in a way, but it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and confirm that. Okay, so we have our sterilized water. What else do we want to craft at this point? Well, camp. I want to put this in here. Hoping that we catch something with the squirrel snare. Unless there's something else I need to do with this. I actually... Okay, yeah, I'm just going to assume that we put it in the camp. And that's how we do that. Okay, what else do we need? Well, we also want to put the... Well, maybe not just yet. We want to put that fire in the camp at some point. Let's go to our crafting screen. We're also going to get our lean-to set up. So that's going to be a tarp, a couple sticks, and a long bit of string, if I can see where that is. There we go. And we have ourselves a lean-to. Okay. That's looking good. Now we need to... Honestly, I don't know what else it is that I would want to craft. I mean, I could craft a new spear. That would require materials, though, that would be better quality than this is right now. All right, so let me go ahead and go to the camp. Put that there. Oh, that's right. We need a noise trap. Something we haven't done yet. So let's go to the crafting screen. We're going to grab that, and we need short string like this, and we need a assorted part, which is here. And now we can make a noise trap. That over there. Clear that out. Okay, so our camp is more or less good to go. We have a little bit of alertness to help us there. We're going to be sleeping indoors. So we have an amazing shelter. Just wanted to see how the lean-to helped us there. We've got nice warmth inside. We have a squirrel snare that may or may not do anything. Okay, we're looking pretty good. The big thing in the morning is going to be what I want to do with this monkey wrench, because I'm going to want to take that can with me. And I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to carry it. I might have to leave a bottle behind, which I would not be too keen on. We do have some sterilized water here that I do want to drink. And I'm thinking about eating some food here as well. So we'll eat some cured meat. Okay. All right, I think this is good enough to get a little bit of shut-eye while we're here. I will hide the tracks, though, and also hide myself. And now we can go ahead and sleep. We don't need that much sleep, but we do want to pass the time here. It is night. Okay, so we're going to have trouble sleeping anyway because of our insomnia. So we're going to have a couple attempts at it. Ooh, somebody showed up, so let's go ahead and look around for them. Okay, we see them. They're in range. We do have our spear in hand. Does it allow me to use the wrench? No, it doesn't. So they're right in range to attack. I'm actually not sure why it's not allowing me to attack just yet, outside of maybe I have to reveal myself. So, for now, I am hidden. He doesn't see me. I'm just going to wait. See if it will allow me to attack this turn. Okay. So he's blind. He has no idea I'm here. I could go with a melee surge and maybe do a huge amount of damage here. Even if I fail, all he's got is a punch. So, yeah, let's hit him with this. Okay, so I do come out of hiding here. Let's see. I hit him. I am going to need to recover for a moment because of the attack I just did. He's going to need a moment to recover, though, because we hit him hard. He's also exposed, so he's vulnerable. It looks like he's really out of it already. So we tore open the stranger's lower right arm with a stab. He's stunned. We tore open the lower chest. He's coughing up blood, and he's in severe pain and having trouble concentrating. And then we hit him in the stomach. He's now unconscious. And yeah, I mean, he's on the ground and passed out. So we pretty much got him in that one turn. Let's just go ahead and stab him one more time with the spear. That should probably be the end of it. All right, let's take a look at what he had on him. Oh, look at that. We just got ourselves a sleeping bag. Now, granted, it's a huge sleeping bag and not really going to be that helpful to us. We do have a shoe, which is in pretty good shape. It's another right shoe. I could leave that can behind and take the shoe with me. Okay, well... Ooh, nice pair of cargo pants. We're going to probably want that. Ooh, he had some meat on him, too. Let's just go ahead and empty this stuff out. So, I'm going to eat this cured meat. I'm going to take his cured meat, put it in my pack. And then, I am going to... take these khaki pants, I think. So we're going to want to empty out our pockets here. All right, what happened there? What is going on? It's like glitching out. Oh, cargo shorts. Well, screw that. I don't want cargo shorts, but it was still important that we emptied it out because there was some stuff in there that we wanted. Okay, so we got a little bit of food out of that encounter, and the main thing we got is the sleeping bag, which we're going to take and put in our camp, which is going to give us fantastic sleep and healing. Granted, we don't really need the healing because we're in fine shape, but it was still good to do. And so far, this run has been a lot of me killing dudes. Now, I bet you I could probably cut this guy up and eat him if I wanted to. No, actually, it doesn't allow me to even craft with him, so... Oh, no, I'm mistaken. There we go. And if we use some glass, can we cut him up? We could. So the question is, would we want to murder this guy and eat him? I don't necessarily want to do that unless it's out of desperation, but it's something we can do if we want to. Okay, so we're tired, and some of that is just the fight itself. You know, it takes a lot out of us when we have to do that. We should probably go back into hiding, though. And we'll go ahead and sleep again. So now we've got a really nice camp going. And we're going to sleep the night away. Okay, we had some trouble sleeping, even though we have... Oh, okay, yeah, we should craft another fire here. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Let's switch this back. Well, we're going to need twigs, so let's grab that. Switch ourselves back to being able to build this fire. Okay, throw the... one of the fire. Okay. And get rid of the twigs so we don't get that. Okay, that's all we want. Okay, looks like we're good to sleep again, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, so we had trouble sleeping yet again. We're going to continue to sleep. Again, we had trouble sleeping. Let's try again. Okay, we have somebody else showing up to the party. Let's go ahead and look for him. Okay, we're not seeing him yet. Not seeing him yet. Okay, whoever it was left. And it looks like our fire probably burned out. I probably should have taken a look at the fire. Oh no, it didn't quite burn out. So, unfortunately though, I won't be able to craft because I don't have any action points. So, we're just going to go ahead and end our turn. Okay, now it's morning and we've got people around. Now this guy over here... From what I remember in a previous playthrough, these guys are fanatics. They're crazies. So, and he looks like he has a shotgun too. So that's probably bad. This guy over here is probably just somebody that doesn't have a weapon or anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to come into our crafting menu. We're going to dismantle some of this stuff. And we're going to be ready to go. Okay, so now it's just time to pick up what we left behind. So we want that. We're going to pick that up, put that there. We're going to pick up the string, put it where it goes. We're going to take this, put that where it goes. The biggest problem is figuring out how to take this can. And the can store stuff, and I could do that to try and help me with the storage capacity, but the biggest problem is just its size. It's not the same size as what it can contain, so it's just the Tetris mechanic. This wrench is just so long, it's really causing me a lot of issues. I could leave one of my water bottles behind, and that might be enough to get what I'm looking for, and even then I'm not sure it is. Well, let's move this here. No, that's not going to help. I put the string in the can. Then I move this down here. There we go. Now we can hold the can. Okay, that works out for me. Looks like we're more or less good to go. I definitely want to take this pipe wrench with me, but I still want to use the spear for now because of its good range. But I know the pipe wrench does a lot of damage. You hit somebody with that, it hurts a lot. So we're still going to keep this around for the meantime, but I haven't really decided on whether or not I'm going to use it. Now, I am going to leave behind the squirrel trap because, hey, you know, what are we going to do with that? And I really don't know what I'm going to do with this sleeping bag. I'd like to take it, but I have no means to carry it. It's too big. Even in my big backpack, it would take up a huge amount of space. So I just don't think that that's going to be something we can easily do. I can make a bag out of it, which would be better capacity than this backpack here. But for now, I think I'm just going to leave it behind. I don't want to destroy it. I'd like to get a sleeping bag. This is just the big sleeping bag. There is a smaller one. It's the better one, obviously, but it's just too big for what I would like to carry. Unless there's something I can do crafting-wise, maybe I can put a string on it and be able to carry it over my shoulder. Yeah, so I can make a sack out of it, and you can see the storage capacity there. But unfortunately, I can't make it more portable. So that's just going to have to be what it is. All right, well, I think this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner signing out.